then we can start. Just a second. Not yet. Directing to YouTube. And yeah, hello YouTube, I am Ana, your host today. Today I will guide this conversation because Igor, he is not able to. So today we are going to talk to you 5 years from now. So some perspectives from our future. And we always start in the same way with the presentation. So let's start with you, Maria. Could you please present yourself?
Yes. Hi, guys. I'm Maria. I'm 27. I live in Paraguaçu Paulista with my parents. I have a degree in digital social media, and actually I'm working with brand and data analysis. I'm a very calm person, but in my free time, I like to walk with my dog, watch some TV series, sometimes cooking, and read some books. And I really enjoy to listen to music. And you, Thiago?
Hi guys, my name is Thiago. I'm 26 years old. I'm living in Vitória da Conquista in Bahia State with my parents and my dog. I'm like in my free time travel and tracks and watch series and play online games. And I'm studying English here to improve my knowledge and have a good job opportunity. And you, Elton.
Well, hello guys, good evening.
Elton,
Go
before
ahead.
you start, I texted you a private message in here asking if it's okay for you to go to the other room because there is just 2 people in there because
Okay, don't worry.
Ali needs to.
Okay,
So thank you so much. I will put you back. I will put you there.
you're welcome.
Thank you. So I will present myself. I am Ana, 29 years old. Nowadays, I'm living in Toronto. I'm doing part of my PhD in here. I have a scholarship from CAPS in Brazil. I am a researcher, a physiotherapist. That is just 1 year to finish my PhD, and I will go back to Brazil in August. So I'm looking for some position in maybe in a clinical trial study as a clinical trial assistant or a clinical trial coordinator, maybe. And yeah, I'm here on Talk and Talk since 2020, and I'm a host since June 2020. So next month, I will celebrate 4 years as a host in this platform. So let's go to the questions. Maria, what are your plans for the next weekend?
I don't have big plans yet. I think I will eat something different, like a lunch or hamburger. I don't know yet, but usually on the weekends, I like to have my nails done and take care of my skin, of my face.
Yeah, skincare, amazing. Do you, I don't know how to say this in English. Você faz unha sozinha? Do you do your nails by yourself?
Yes, but sometimes my mom's help me.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. And what do you like to eat on the weekends?
Depends. Now is a little bit cold. We are in winter in Brazil, but every day was hot. It's not like the real winter, but in this week, the temperature is slowed down. I don't know.
Going down?
Is slowing down. And I thinking it's about something hot, like soup or caldo.
I love, amazing. Good. And how about you, Thiago? Do you have plans for the next weekend?
No, I don't have plans. I'm I'm tend to rest so much because here I'm very cool during the day and during the night. So I don't like out of my house during the cold.
Yeah.
And in June,
Next weekend here in Toronto, they will have a event called Door Open. Then a lot of museums and a lot of places they will open the doors, and it will be everything for free on Saturday and Sunday. And they have like a map in the city showing which spots will be join this event, Doors Open. And I'm planning to go on Saturday and Sunday afternoon, maybe in a museum, I'm not sure, or in oh, how can I say this? Brew. Uma fábrica de cerveja. They will open the doors to visit, and it's something really different. And most of the people are really waiting for this event. So yeah, I'm thinking about this for the next weekend. The question number 2. What is a country would you like to visit in the future and why? Maria, do you have any country? No, this one I really would like to visit.
I like to visit Japan because I believe that the culture is really different from Brazil, and they have a lot of cartoon things. Like, I am addicted to these things. Everything is cute. I want to buy. So I think Japan will be an amazing place for this, to spend a lot of money with things. And to know more about the food, because sometimes I see on internet they are a lot of foods we eat different from in Brazil. So I want to try the real food from Japan.
Yeah, that's nice. I went in a Japanese restaurant here in Toronto, and it's completely different. I discovered that I like Brazilian Japanese food with a lot of cream cheese and onion, but the real Japanese food is not like this. The real sushi is not like this, that what we have in Brazil. So I used to say, oh, I love Japanese food. No, I love Brazilian Japanese food. The Brazilian way to eat Japanese food.
Yes, I believe it.
It's really different. And how about you, Thiago? Do you have any country that you would like to visit?
yes, have some ones, but my prefer is Egypt because like so much of the history of the country and the culture. I'm like history, but the Egypt it's the most beautiful country to me and have a rich history and I like so much.
Yeah.
And
Do you know anyone in Egypt? If you know, no. I have 2 friends. I met them on internet in a language, other language platform that I use to use. And I met them, and one of them are really close friend nowadays, and he live in Egypt. And yeah, the culture is really different and really interesting. Maybe I would like to visit, but not in my top 1 list. My top 1 list is Thailand. I really would like to visit, like the nature, the beaches they have in there, and yeah, maybe India. I would like to visit as well. Here in Toronto, they have tons of different cultures, and you can see this in a really close way. Different than in Brazil. In Brazil, at least in the city I live, Juiz de Fora, and maybe sometimes in São Paulo, like big cities, it's difficult to find like people from other countries starting their lives from the scratch in Brazil. I don't think Brazil has a lot to offer. like safety and good quality of life. So maybe Brazil is not so attractive for people to start their life again. But here in Toronto, they have this tons of different communities. So it's really interesting to see the difference between the Q3. So I like this. Let's go to the next one. What new skills do you want to learn in the next year? Tiago, are you planning to learn something new, some new skill?
To me, I think the most important is the English, because it's very necessary to my area and my job. It's very important, but I'm think there's something about my area, IT. I need learn about specifically skills about software and software development. It's the most important to the next year. And you,
How are you planning? And how are you planning to learn this skill? Will you make any course, or maybe some friend will teach you?
yes, make a course, but I'm try learn with another professionals, and but now I'm try alone, because I don't know muitos profissionais.
Yeah, that's good. Here in Talk and Talk, we have tons of people from IT area. So enjoy this networking and try to keep in touch with them and maybe learn something with them. Who knows? How about you, Maria? What are the new skills you want to learn in the next year?
I preparing my money. I save money to do a post-graduation. So I'm focused on that. And I want to start to learn Spanish, because in my area there are a lot of jobs for Latam, so we need to talk Spanish and English. In the future, I want to take some of these jobs. So now I improve my English, and next year I want to start Spanish and take some post-graduation.
Which is your area? I forgot. You mentioned.
I work with brand is inside marketing, but specifically with positioning of a brand. Like if you know some important brands as the North Face, I think the North Face is a great case, because everybody uses this in cold places like Canada or United States, because it's a brand with good positioning. So they care of environment, they care of a lot of things. So I take care of this inside marketing.
Oh, that's super nice.
Yes.
Super interesting. And about your post-graduation will be related with this?
Yes, I want something specifically for digital and data, because we need to know a lot of behavior inside the social media to know what is best to the brand. So I want to learn more about this.
Oh, good, good. And have you ever looked for the university or the program you will do this post-graduation? Do you have any idea?
I'm looking some things online, because post-graduation is really expensive.
Yeah.
So I learned some things in Brazil, and I will try some scholarship to learn it online as well, but in another country like Portugal or United Kingdom. But I will try. If I can't do it, I will do something in Brazil.
Oh, that's super nice. Yeah, that's good. About me, some skill I want to learn in the next year. Good question. Related to my job, I would like to improve my data analysis skill. as a researcher, I consider that I have good skills in recruiting, in assessments, and also in intervention. But when it comes to analyze the data, I think I need to improve on this. And here in Canada, I have a really good supervisor, and she has a lot of knowledge in this. So maybe she'll enjoy the last 4 months I have with her under her supervision to improve this skill. And another skill, not related of my professional life, I would like to learn how to dance Zuki. I don't know if you already listened about. It's kind of couple dance. It's not like forró, but it's more sensual. And yeah, it's super nice. If you wanna, I will type in the chat just for curiosity. It's completely different and not related with my professional life, but I would like to learn this. So let's go to the question number 4. Do you think life will be different in 10 years, and how? Do you want to start, Thiago? Do you think the life will be different, and how different it will be?
Yeah, I'm thinking because the advance of technology and climate change will greatly impact our lives. Maybe we change of city because of the rain of this sun. I'm thinking will be very different because have many things happening now. I'm thinking in the next years many things will happen so much, like wars, like rains or storms. I'm thinking the future not real so good, but difficult.
Yeah. And do you think in your area, like in the IT, do you think how the IT world will be different? In which
Yes, will be very difficult. Like AI is very common now, but I'm thinking in 10 years will very common in your lives, like in your house and your cars. In any place of the world will be AI or technology, but it's not so good or depends of the situation because the human necessita muito de tecnologia. Isso talvez não seja algo tão bom.
Yeah, I was thinking about this because people say there was a time, like months ago, that a GPS, like a word GPS, was about to be disconnected, or we will have some problem with this GPS. And they say that everything we do, even like in the agriculture, like everything depends on the GPS, like this kind of technology. So if you don't have this, like even food, like the simple thing like planting and having food, it will be difficult for us because we are completely dependent on this technology. So I think in a way it's good because it's improving, and a lot of things that takes like 2 weeks to be done now can be done in 30 minutes. So yeah, we need to learn how to use the artificial intelligence, or we'll be replaced for others that know how to use this and use it well. And for you, Maria, how do you think the life will be different?
I'm thinking right now, after what you both said, And there are a lot of things changing the environment, and I can't imagine how it will be in 10 years, because in the last 5 years, so much things changed, the pandemic, and now in Brazil, we have a lot of rains and things happen in the south. And I believe that in 10 years, a lot of things, not good things, will happen in the entire world. In my case, in my job, I think a lot of things will also change because the artificial AI, and it's changing right now. People are using AI to writing texts and things in marketing. So I don't know exactly how I work in 10 years. I think I will do something different. Will not do the exact thing I'm doing right now. I need to figure out with the change what I want to do. And in my family and in my personal life, I think that I hope that I will get a house and something like that.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I was thinking about like just the word changing but not my life. And yeah, I think I would like to answer this question in the way that you did. Like, I hope in 10 years I can have my own car. I hope I can have at least one baby because it's my dream to be a mom. I hope, yeah, I think I will have my parents with me because, yeah, they are not so old. I hope I can visit some other countries that I like. And I hope to be working in a big company, maybe with in a remote way. Being able to discover new things in my area and learning more, especially about AIs. Like, how can we really connect this with the researches I am doing? Like in the science world, because now the journals that I publish my papers, they are being really strict about using or not using AI to improve the texts. And yeah, I think a lot of things will change in 10 years. Crazy, right? Do you think in 10 years we will continue here like practicing the idioms? Because I'm here 4 years. So do you think you will here?
I don't know if people use a lot of platforms. I think online, yes, but like personal schools, I don't think they resisted like here right now. I think the education at all will be different, like to learn maths, Portuguese, literature, everything I think will be different.
Yeah, I think talk and talk is already very different because we are learning without teachers. So it's like a boom in our mind. So yeah, I think it's already different. Thiago, do you think you will continue trying to learn a new language, or what do you think in 10 years?
Yeah, I'm think will try learn new English new language because it's very necessary and know very language because no only English because English it's not the most important language. Have another language very important like Spanish, French, and another are special in specific country or culture. So I'm thinking, yeah.
That's good. That's good. Do you want to add something, Maria? Your microphone is open. No?
No.
Good. Let's go to the question number. Yeah, I think we already mentioned some things related to the technology. So let's go to the question number 6. That is really difficult, but I love this kind of questions. especially because we are live on YouTube. So maybe you can schedule an email for yourself for the 5 years after, like 2029, and to see what you answer in this question and to see what you have or what you don't have about your goals, what you have achieved. So what are your goals from the next 5 years? Do you want to start, Maria?
In 5 years, I want to have an international job, like I said, in Latin America. And I want to have my own house or my own car. I'm being optimist because it's really expensive, but sometimes I can buy, I don't know. And I hope a health person, like my health and my happiness is good in 5 years. Right now is good, but I want they to be a really, I don't know in English, but pessoa motivada, motivated person, happy with my state and everything, not like angry and stressful because the job. I want a good quality of life.
Amazing, amazing. You mentioned about international job, house, a car. This is easy to measure. Or you have a house or you don't have. You have a car or you don't have. You have an international job or no. But how can you measure the quality of your life? Like if you are a motivated person or no. How can you measure if you are a healthier person or no?
Oh, in healthier person, like I doing Pilates right now and I walk sometimes. I want to continue doing that, like something exercise for myself and doing things for myself, not for my job. I think is really important. And about my happiness, it's not like easy to measure, like you said, but there are some points. For example, if I'm not sick all the time is a point. If I'm doing things easily, I'm not just sleeping or going to the coach to see some TV series and watch TV, seeing my friends, have good good conversations. There are some things that I think I can see if I'm happy or not. In the pandemic, I learned a lot about it because I took a lot of therapy to talk about my feelings and about everything is happening. So right now I can understand when I'm happy and not, when I'm not in a good way. So in the future, I think you can say that no, it's not good for me or it's good for me.
Oh, that's amazing. Very good, very good. As a physiotherapist, specializing in research and cardiovascular disease, I always mention to my patients, the minimum you need to exercise is 150 minutes per week. So what is 150 minutes? You can walk every day for 30 minutes, or you can go to the gym for 15 minutes 3 times a week. Like the easy way to measure it, it's this. If you are exercising yourself 150 minutes per week, okay, you are an active person. So it's a good way to measure it. If you are doing 150 minutes, okay, you are not sedentary. We cannot classify you as a sedentary. So that's a good way to measure it. And yeah, that's one of my goals to the next 5 years. But let's listen from you, Thiago. What are some of your goals for the next 5 years?
I hope to be stable in my job and in my area. Have a house. To visit some countries and do an exchange. I'm thinking it's the most important thing, but have have a have a good mental health and the physical health. It's very important too. And have happy with my family and my friends.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And are you planning this exchange program? Will be like a work exchange program or a study exchange program or just as a tourist? What are you thinking?
No, I'm thinking work or I study, but I'm prefer work.
Oh, good. And are you planning to stay in the same company you are right now?
No,
At a time.
no.
Good, good. About me, I would like to have a baby in 5 years. Yeah, it's one of my goals. The next one, to have my own car and goal. To work as a researcher, maybe in the industry or in a public university. So yeah, being physical active, at least 150 minutes per week. And yeah, I would like to keep in touch with the language in some way, but I think it will be part of my life. So it's really, I want to go that I can measure it. So I don't want to learn another language. I think I'm okay with English and Portuguese. Yeah, maybe to have an international job or a job that I can use the English. So yeah, I think it's a good goal for me. Yeah, let's go. So for the question number 7. No, let's go to the number 8. I think it's better. What do you hope to achieve by the end of this year? So we are almost in the middle of the year. So what is something that you would like to achieve by the end of this year? What do you want, Maria?
I want to take the FCE. I don't know if you know, but it's an English test. I took some years ago and I take some B2 score, but I want to see one because some schools that I looking for post-graduation ask for a better score. So I'll try this one. So I know a lot of things because I tried in some years ago, but it's really exhaustive because it's a long test and we need to listen, to write, to talk. But I want to get it and I'm studying for this. For this year, it's just English. I'm really focused on it. And I have some shows to go. I bought Bruno Mars, so I'm very happy. And I want to go to this show and that everything going well.
Yeah, that's amazing. And why did you choose this CEF? I don't know how.
Because it's I don't know English, but ele não vence like IELTS or
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know.
TOEFL. They are forever.
Yeah, no, the TOEFL is 2 years, and the CEF, is this the name? CEF?
FCE.
FCE, yeah. FCE is forever, yeah. That's good. That's good. So, but it's really expensive, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I did the TOEFL last year, and it was really difficult for me because I realized that it's not about English, those proficiency tests. It's a proficiency test in this test. Because
yes, we need to, it's like ENEM in Brazil, you need to know the tricks for the test.
Yeah, yeah. And when I discovered that I need to do this test to come to Canada, I say, oh, so I need to study English. Then I took some classes with a girl that she did a good grade in this test. I did the TOEFL, and she says, Anna, your English is good. It's enough for the grade you need. Your English is enough. You just need to study about the test, to learn how to do this test, to learn how to handle the time during the test, to know what they are expecting from you with this question, what they are assessing you with this question. And I made this, maybe this topic is interesting for you, Thiago, because as you are planning an exchange, probably you are going to need some of those tests, those English proficiency tests. And yeah, terrible. Just choose a test and study about the test, not English, about the test. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And how about you, Thiago? What are you planning to achieve? What do you hope to achieve by the end of this year?
I'm hope to improve my English to level A2 or B1, and then this year have a stable job, because my job is it's a complicated. It's have high moments and down moments. It's very complicated, and join money to my action.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. And do you have like a goal? I want to save this amount of money until the end of the year. Do you have this goal, or are you open?
Yes,
That's good. That's good, because when we plan, it's important how to measure it. If you achieve this goal or no. So, and what do you consider a stable job? That's a good way, because you want a stable job, and like in the end of the year, how will you check this goal? What is important for you to be stable?
have a certeza da duração do trabalho. Example, I'm work with a 6-month jobs. No, 1 hour, 1 year of job, a complete year job, like 6 months or 3 months. It's very complicated, because during the year I'm find 3 jobs or 4 jobs. It's very complicated.
No, I got it. I got it. So it's like a temporary contract?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's difficult. I know. As a researcher, after the PhD, I have 2 options. One, to do a postdoc, like continue studying forever, or for more 2 years and 2 years and 2 years, or to trying to apply for a job in the industry, like pharmaceutical stuffs, and to try to apply to these jobs. And I'm consider the second option, because I think it's more stable, and I think I can build my own life with some metrics, and not like trying to think, oh, where I will be in the next 2 years, what I will be doing in the next 2 years, 2 years. So yeah, I'm choosing this option because it's more stable.
Thanks.
Yeah, just let me close the other room and bring them back. And then we have some minutes to choose another question. The number 9 is nice. Do you think we will have flying cars in the future? Why or why not? Maria, what do you think? Do we will have flying cars? Flying
I
cars?
don't think so. This type of imagination, like flying cars, dress like a robot, I think it's just for movies. The improvement will be in the medicine, in the technology, not in flying or not cars. I think it is something from the cartoons, things that we imagine just for the to figure it, have a figure from the future, not the future itself.
Yeah, interesting. But unfortunately, I disagree. Maybe in the future we are gonna have, because here in Toronto, okay, we don't have flying cars, just to open, but we have patinetes elétricos, and the people use this as a motorcycle. Like in all places, people are using patinete elétrico, and for me, it's like it's crazy.
Yeah,
You know?
I studied 4 years in São Paulo, and people from Faria Lima is a specific neighborhood in São Paulo using this a lot, and
Yeah.
it's not really good because it's a mess in the traffic because
The
there are
traffic, yeah.
cars, people, patinettes, but I don't know if it will be a long term in Brazil because there are a lot of manutenção.
Yeah.
Maybe in another countries is easier to have.
Yeah, that's a good. Let's see, let's see. Hello, Elton, Rogério, and Lucas. How was the conversation in the other room? How was like the future conversation?
It's great conversation. We talk a lot about the future, and that conversation will make me think a lot about it.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
guys, I was reflecting about the question number. Oh, what is the number? Number 8. What do you hope to achieve by the end of this year? And I would like to ask, how do you hope will be your English by the end of the year? So let's start with Elton. Elton, do you have any expectation about your English by the end of the year?
Yeah, sure. I would like to improve a lot my English. By the way, is my main goal for this year. So we are here for this. We are improving our English. And I would like to improve my communication as well and my leadership.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And how are you planning to measure it? If you could achieve this goal? No, I want to improve my English. How are you planning to measure this? That's a hard question.
Yeah, I really don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
know.
you can like um, just thinking. I really, as me, I don't know how to measure this. Because since I arrived here in Canada, people say that my English is better, but I don't feel that it's better. I feel that I really struggle with vocabulary, with especially with complex verbs like could, would, have you, haven't, like complex sentence for me it's difficult, and I don't know how to measure this. And I'm thinking about to record a video about the presentation. Maybe do not prepare, just starting recording and see how it will be, like talking in English, and see how I will feel by the end of the year. But I would like to listen from you others. If you have any other idea how to measure it, if you are improving or no, because
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
since last year, I realized that, by the way, yesterday I was watching a movie just, I mean, without the subtitles. So I realized that I was understanding everything. So I got happy, and I could see that I'm better than last year. I'm better than before know the talk as well,
Yeah,
because I believe that what have what have been helping me is the platform, the talk
yeah,
conversations, And for me, it's a good thing. It's a good measure to say.
Yeah, that's good. How about you, Lucas? I know you are new in this platform, but how do you hope will be your English by the end of the year?
I hope my English will be a lot better, much better, because I really study my English alone. And can you hear? Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes.
Oh. Can you hear me, guys? Oh. So I think my English skills will be much better because for all the years I'm studying English alone, so I never talk with me talking English with other person. I think I kind of I have a shame to talk English, you know. So talk is making a really good job with me. I'm really happy what I'm doing because I'm trying to talk in English. I'm really trying, and it's great. So I have for the next question you did how I will sorry and
Measure it.
how I will know how much my English skills will improve. I made measuring things. My English skills. Some questions about how my English skills, and I think it was AF English certification, something about that. And I could make a prova, and I can read and read some questions and hear them. I can measure them. So at the end of this, I will learn again, and I will know my English skills, how much I improve them. So that's it.
That's amazing. If you have this chance to make a test and do the same test again, yeah, it's good. But sometimes I'm not a huge fan of proficiency tests because sometimes they do not reflect your real ability to speak. Because an example, you say that you was studying alone without being able to practice with others. So imagine if you have an interview in English and you know a lot of grammar, but you don't know about how to speak this, or maybe you know, but you don't know how to deal with the stress of being like interviewed in English.
Yeah.
So it's really good. Guys, I would like to have more time to discuss it with you all, but unfortunately our time is over and we have another immersion in sequence. So if you can continue to the other one, go ahead. It's very good. But if you cannot, I would like to invite you to go to my immersion. It's on Friday, 9 a.m. I usually talk about maybe different dynamics using the timer to make you feel uncomfortable and with fear. And I try to keep you out of your comfort zone. So it will be good to have you there. Okay? I hope you have enjoyed this conversation and I hope you can achieve your goal.